Guys, it is early as crap. Like, it's 4:16 in the morning and I just got to work. I picked the camera up because I chose to drive the turbo car today. I topped it off with oil yesterday. She's 100% good to go, and I was gonna do like a little hunting video today, which I still may. I'm not too sure right now because as of right now, man, the issue that I was having with when we went to Georgia for that Dude in Blues review, and it wouldn't power up the ECU. Well, it's definitely something wiring related and it's definitely in that region with the main relay, because as I was driving this morning, so first thing I do when I drive this car, if I haven't drove it in days, I always prime the system, right? So, because it's E85 and it's got the 1000cc injectors and stuff, so I like to prime everything, make sure everything's full of fuel before I try to start it. Makes it start up a little faster. So, the original prime went great, like it always does, but then when I did the start turnover, the ECU didn't power on, so it wouldn't start. And I've been doing something kind of lately where I just take my hand and I reach up around where that main relay would be and just kind of push on the wires, like push up into the dash on the wires. And when I do that, it actually powers everything on. Normally when I do that, just like with the review video we did, normally when I do that and I can get the car to run, it never has a problem after that. Like, it runs completely 100%, 24/7 if I want to, until I cut it back off. Well, this morning it wasn't doing that good. This morning when I left coming to work, like not even 5 minutes in my drive, the car started like turning the computer. Like, I'd be driving and the check engine light would come on and the ECU would cut off, as if like when I'm trying to start it, and it would just die. Like, it would just be kind of coasting down. Then I would reach under, grab that same box with the same ball of wires, I guess, and kind of push up on or jiggle it, and it would cut back on and keep running. So it's definitely got to be something within that region of the main relay. All right, boys, so through the editing, we are off. And I'm about to head to the house. I'm gonna try to vlog this drive home, see if it cuts back any, but it started up perfectly fine so far, so hopefully we don't have any issues going on. So I'm back at the house now, and here's where I'm at, guys. It is definitely pinpointed all the way to the plug of the main relay. Now, what I can't figure out is if it's going to be the plug itself or it's going to be that relay itself. I'm leaning towards the relay because the relay does look like one of those like all black plastic looking ones like you can get off Amazon. So maybe somewhere along the line someone did put one in this car, and maybe that's got a short in it now. So what I thought about was borrowing the one out of the CD6, and if that works, I'm gonna leave that in there. Then I also thought about with the Jordan distributor ones, this is how their setup is, and it's pretty much wiring your plug for the main relay into a newer style relay. So you could just basically pull these off, go to an auto parts store, buy a new one for like nothing, like what, basically a couple bucks or something, and be back on the road. So essentially, like right now, the way it's set up with that big one is if it ever messes up, I specifically need that unit. And everybody that drives a Honda knows that if you're not running an OEM one, most of the time you have a lot of issues with them. So here's my thing, I'm gonna try it in the CD6. Again, when I did it in that, it would blow the fuel pump fuse, and I don't know why. So I know it works though, because I've used them in my Civics, both Civics, and it worked fine. So what I'm gonna attempt is to run it in this. Hopefully that'll work. If that works, then we can just leave this setup in this car. This car can have the relay out of this car, and we'll be good. So guys, judging by that drive, I think that's pretty much my issue. It's feeling a lot better. The best way to tell, I guess, would be first thing in the morning. I might try to drive this to work tomorrow and just make dead sure that it's 100%. But I think that was my issue, man. I think it was just that relay. And now the only other thing I need to test is the CD5 to make sure that it's gonna run as it's supposed to as well, with that Jordan distributor relay upgrade kit in it. As long as that works in that car, we'll be solid right now. And I do plan on doing, so this video should drop tomorrow, which will be Friday for you guys. I do want to try to do a junkyard run this weekend, hopefully Saturday, if I have time and if the weather's nice enough. I do want to try to hit a junkyard because I have a lot of puzzle pieces that I would like to get for the CD6 before the Dragon, interior wise, as well as a bumper light on the front. I know a lot of people probably have noticed that bumper light's been cracked since I had the car, which has been over a year. But the funny thing about that is that it does still work. Like the bulb still works, even though I drive it in the rain and everything, the bulb still lights up. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I do plan on hitting the junkyard for that car, hopefully Saturday. So while I'm there, I might try to see if I can score a few the main relays out of some cars. I know that's one thing a lot of people take, so there may not be that many to take, but I will try to scavenge maybe a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 or so, just so I can have, man, because they do come in handy with stuff like this. And yeah, guys, that being said, I think this is pretty much where I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I believe the turbo car issue has been found and resolved, which, man, I'm so glad. Again, I will keep y'all updated. I'll let y'all know maybe in the next video or so whether or not I had any more problems out of it. But for now, I do think it's fixed, man, because like I said, I physically put my hand on the wires, like the plug, just as it plugs into the relay, and I could literally like fold the plug back, like I could fold the entrance of the, where it plugs into the relay, I could kind of bend it, like the plastic was kind of flimsy, and if I bent it backwards, it would, like you could hear it kicking in and out, and if I pushed it back forward, it would work fine. And again, I don't know if it's a temperature thing or like, I don't know, but in the morning when it's a little chillier or a little cooler, it seems like it has more problems than in the afternoon. Now, I don't know if that's got something to do with the soldering points. I know a lot of people do fix those with resoldering them and stuff, which I could maybe pop one open and see if I can figure that part out as well. But for now, I'm just swapping them out. And again, we do the junkyard run. I definitely try to put that on my list to pull a few of those as well. And you know, we should be able to get us a pretty good junkyard video out of it also. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Hope y'all enjoyed it, man. We did get a couple of pulls in. I heard something funky on that front passenger side over there when I did one of those last pulls, so I'm gonna have to look into that too. But yeah, other than that, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Remember, respect all bills. Peace out.